How's it going? I'm heading up to grab a meal real quick. Because I'm not able to really cook where I, and cooking in the house I can just, yeah. No tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have some luck on the living situation. Cause yeah. I think I'm gonna get spontaneous though for the Christmas season and do something I've never done before. Tried doing a vid on this before and just, yeah. I'm gonna go somewhere I've never been for once and hopefully get all the way there and everything's okay and, that type of stuff. For most part, the day's been alright. Things haven't been too horrible. Because, today, I realized, it wasn't just realizing it today, because I haven't been the only one. I saw another YouTuber today talking about how he's noticing, people disappearing, population dip where they're at, and they're like, it's not normal. It's like people are leaving or something, and it's like, yeah, well. I've just been really exhausted myself from a lot of this stuff, and yeah, considering there's even things I notice online too, and again, I'm not the only one. I've been watching other people. They make similar comments, posts, all that, vids, everything. I got to a point I question, if not majority of the people that are on social media, including people that I have actually known personally, if they're actually real people or not at this point. I've been getting to that point. Questioning if, something else hasn't been going on. There's things that I can say is going on that I've outright witnessed, but again, I'm just done with, I'm pretty much done repeating myself. As of now, I'm just more worried about a living situation and getting back out on my own again, and hopefully refocus into more positive things. It's really cool to see that they got their tree lit up outside again. Now I want to go up to the Portland Grotto here soon and go see their Christmas lights before I decide to make what may be somewhere along a 12-hour trip if you drive straight there, I guess, to go see Christmas lights somewhere else. I won't have much when it comes to doing really much more than that, which is fine. Just getting to go and see the different things and all that stuff. Seeing the lights and everything will be fun. And I figured, instead of spending money on a hotel room, it'd just be cheaper to sleep in my truck. I'll probably, end up in that situation where I'll have to, I'll have to take my 2 cats with, take the carriers, and then figure something out inside the truck for them once down there, Because, I'm planning on going somewhere to actually go in and try and at least enjoy the holiday season for once. Because this year's been a really crazy messed up year. And seeing on top of it what's been going on outside of that. Honestly, yeah, if I could move, I would. It's just I can't leave my dogs behind. I can't leave them all behind. 3 of them go to my folks, but the rest, it's like I can't, and it sounds like I got a bunch of dogs. It's just, I was the type of person that if somebody, when the pups were born, we basically, other than a couple dogs and all that from the litters that we actually kept, that we, it's not trying to say we didn't want the other ones, but we had people lay claim to different dogs and then flake and all that shit. And because I don't believe in just taking the animal up to Humane Society or the pound and basically them ending up getting put to sleep, we kept the animals and made sure that they were taken care of instead. It's just kind of a shitty thing that people do, when they, reserve an animal and then they flake at the last minute. No, nothing. It's actually a pretty shitty thing to do, because it'll stick people in bad situations, but on top of it, it's mostly where the animal's concerned, because then at that point, it just makes things more and more difficult, but it's all good. I can't really separate all the animals at this point. They've been together their whole life. But I know at least, thankfully the 3 I don't have to take. I just gotta, I got a few. Just having at least some sort of living situation where if anything I can just go park it down at my property. I still got an empty lot that I could go park at. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. No, just wanting to at least finish the year off doing something nice, at least something, because it's been, I'll just say the last 14 years has been complete shit to me. There's a lot of things I can be grateful for, but all it was just nothing but being used, lied to, and discarded, and just all kinds of fucked up shit, and then catching the blame for things I don't even fucking know about. It just became a really big pile of shit, and it'd just be nice to at least finish the year something nice, doing something nice, just something. And a lot of it is I'm just trying to get myself in that situation where I can just walk away, and I just, I had that conversation with my folks today, again, and it's like all the years of that shit, I was like, you don't use your child as leverage or whatever and get everybody to believe they're a fucking schizo and all this other shit. And then that gets passed around the family when they never hear anything good. And yeah, it caused a lot of damage. I let my mom and them know. I was like, I don't hate you guys. It's just I have a right to still be hurt and a little angry about it. Because I have to know. It's like I have to work on myself. It's not on them. I have to work on myself. At this point, they did what they did. Just can't be changed. And it is what it is. To all this other shit, it wasn't just them, it was just a lot of shit. To some people thinking it was a good idea to talk shit and lie to my kids, which caused them to turn and take it upon themselves to go around and pull some shit. Yeah, I lost everything in this. It wasn't just a home. I lost everything to some pretty severe fucking narcissistic fucking shit. And it's like I told my mom, I said, and I was like, I'm going to tell you the same thing as I told my older son's mom, I was like, when I walk away, you'll finally have your kids and your grandkids and all that back in your life, because I seem to be always the target for why people don't come around or have any relationship with anybody. I tend to be the blame for it all. So it's like, it's time for me to say goodbye. And of course she's like, I want you to do that. And I was like, I have to. I was like, in order for you to have a relationship with other people, I have to leave. That's how fucking narcissistically fucked up it is. And so it's like, I'm trying to make the best of what's going on. There is an absolute reason why I don't know who I can trust and not trust anymore. Because what I went through involved even my closest friends, whether they like to know that I'm aware of their part, that they took part in some of this. I know they don't give a shit. They didn't care to start. It's just things that have gone on I couldn't do to anybody, friend, family, stranger, anything like that. I just could not do what was done. And so yeah, I am better off, and I've been, admittingly battling between the depression, the exhaustion, bit of procrastination and all that crap, because I am battling that. I'm just trying to get, I've basically gotten things, pretty much sorted in a way of, what I'm just planning on taking with me, and the rest, for all I care, gets thrown in a burn pile. That's kind of where it's headed, because what can I do? I can't really afford to store it, can't really afford to do much of anything right now, and it's just part of life right now. That's all it is. It'll change. One way or the other, it'll change. And I'm battling myself to get myself to do my part in certain aspects. And not just apply for work, because I've already done that. Still watching for more places hiring, but I think as long as I'm here, I'm going to be dealing with the same exact shit over and over and over again, and the cycle ain't going to end until I leave, and leave the different ones to the beds they made, and not keep being the one being forced to basically take accountability for everybody else's shit. Following this guy, he's got all these, looks like beehives in the back. A bunch of the honey things. I bet they get some pretty good honey out of those. It's a whole big old truck full of them. I don't know if they have bees in them. I don't know if they do that with those, or if they bring the bees in later, or if they somehow seal them. I don't know how it works, but yeah. It's actually, we got a few people out here that have honeybees, and then they sell the honey and all that, and it's pretty good honey. Oh, it looks like I will be following them. But no, I've already done a couple vids. I've done a couple little whiteboard ones that I've uploaded, but I haven't posted to public yet. Working on building up a few, and then I can post them, at least one a week, and then, do some random rambling once in a while. So, yeah, there's a lot of things I'd love to talk about, but not able to. And there's things that, I'll just say that I think that, I've been saying it from the start, for a while, that families, friends, and all, they need to start pulling it closer together. Because as I was saying earlier, I'm not the only one who's been noticing, populations of people just, dip, and it's funny to hear the one guy he's talking about, and he's like, Californians, if you're doing the same thing there, don't come here. He's talking about Texas, and the guys in Texas are just kind of laughing about it a little bit. I was like, it's kind of funny. No, I think people need to set their shit to the side, and human beings, and I'm talking human beings, need to reconnect with people close to them. And yeah, I would say more, but again, I'm done repeating myself with certain things. I'm sort of letting people learn on their own. But thanks for watching. I hope y'all have a good day, or had a good day. Have a good evening. All that fun stuff. I'm gonna get back to the trailer space so I can have dinner real quick, and I don't know, maybe, I don't know, call it an early night or something. Maybe get lucky and catch a movie that I can actually sit and watch. So, take care.